Hello, I'm Glenn Tobey. I'm a Spring Forest Shikang master and a psychotherapist. The focus of today's talk is under the theme of the art of coming home to your heart. And the specific focus is on resistance. So there's things that, like even now, like I'm a little resistant to doing this right now. I kind of want to be doing something else, but it's just, a little resistant, you know, just resistant, just a, the other side of that is there's kind of like a number of people who really have a lot of plans for what they think I should be doing in my life and how I should be running my business and what I should be doing. So there's lots of opinions, lots of pressure on, that. So I offer my resistance to that. What do you mean I should be doing this? What do you mean I should be doing that? Oh, I should run my life this way? I should think this way? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So in my resistance to the maybe loving comments or suggestions, but nevertheless suggestions for change, in my resistance, there's that fear. I'm not ready. I'm not adequate. I'm not skillful enough. I don't know how to do this. Maybe it requires me to be more loving than I feel that I have. So I don't want to do this project because maybe my love isn't strong enough. So I'll pull back. I'll put up that wall of resistance. Put up that fear. Because behind resistance is fear. So whenever you see me resisting things, take a look at my fear. It'll always be there. But I got my protection with that. So resistance really is about fear. So there really is a lot of things going on in life. A lot of people I've talked to, for many, many long periods of time. It's not so much that we need to make change. There's lots of people suffering. Absolutely true. There's lots of speed by which we need to make the changes. Absolutely true. Culturally, racially, equality, all those very, very powerful things that on the flip side have injured and wounded, and wreaked havoc and destruction in lots of different ways. And then some people put up that resistance. Not the policy, but just a sense of resistance. It's almost as if a lot of people I've talked to, almost as if it's too much, it's too fast. I'm overwhelmed. I really don't know what to do. I don't know if I can love people enough. I don't know if I can make the change. I don't know. So all that comes up then in the form of resistance. And then once you start digging in, it's kind of hard. Sometimes my wife will say, Glenn, you're kind of like a little stubborn on this or that. I go, I'm not stubborn. I'm determined. It's just another way of saying I'm stubborn, or resistant, or fearful of making change or doing something. Got my heels stuck in, So think about, globally or even nationally or whatever scope you want to put that in, is the need for change. Is powerful and absolutely necessary. The threats, we got to do this now, and the threats, we got to do that now. The leadership, we need to make change, we need to make change. But there are a lot of people who say, how fast? I can't understand the speed at which it's done, and the scope that I have to live my life in, and then what's going to happen about this and that, even in my small little world. And how is this going to affect this, and how I'm going to affect that? And sometimes people group up into that kind of sense of fear, the sense of resistance. Will someone please help me not face myself? Will someone help me slow down this speed of change? I can't understand this and that and this dynamic and this cultural and then. Whoa. And then someone comes along to rescue them from making a decision like that. And that's where the danger of resistance comes in. Taking away the fear and taking away the responsibility. So find a way when you see people in resistance, don't try to force them into stuff, address their fear, connect with them in love. They may not know how to love very well. A little while ago I saw this documentary on Robin Williams. He's that actor and the comedian, just a fantastic actor, great powerful movies, videos, a comic, great comedian. He passed away a little while ago. But in the documentary, he talked about he knew his purpose in life. So you think all of his antics and all of his craziness and all of his joking and all of his hilarity and all that kind of stuff in Purpose's life was to help people not be afraid. Not be afraid. So all his stuff was focused on helping people not be afraid. No resistance. Don't be afraid. So how can you be like a Robin Williams? Help people not be afraid. Help them learn how to love again, and the resistance won't be there. Thank you for listening.